30 years ago, then President George H.W. Bush signed the Americans with Disabilities Act. The civil rights law is important because it prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities in all areas of public life. The purpose of the law is to make sure people with different abilities have the same rights and opportunities as everyone else. We've come a long way, but local advocates say we have a lot of work yet to do. On tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Brady Mallory shows you how a sign is personalizing the fight for people with different abilities.
Has this been you? You're driving, trying to find a parking spot, and then you see an empty space underneath this well-known blue sign. And as you pull into the spot and look around to make sure no one is watching, you vow to yourself, you'll be quick.
A lot of people think, oh, it's just 5 minutes.
But that parking spot and those 5 little minutes mean a lot to Tana Zwart.
It's not just a luxury that we have, it's a necessity. It means whether we're getting out of our car and getting to where we need to go or not. And so just 5 minutes in that spot matters.
That's why you'll see Zwart on another sign for the same spot that's designated as a handicap spot. It asks the driver to think of her before you park there.
Strangers who say, I see you on the accessible sign, that's so cool.
It's part of a campaign from the Disability Awareness Commission that began about a year ago. Zwart says in that time, she believes the signs are making a difference.
It's really getting people aware.
Though she's a little uncomfortable with the sudden fame, she wants to use her own story to help others notice and consider all people with different abilities.
I see it all the time, all over still, where there are people parked there that don't have the sign on their car, and they're just, I don't think they realize what they're really taking away from somebody.
Zwart has a condition known as facioscapulomuscular dystrophy, a muscle weakness and wasting disorder. She's a well-known advocate for her peers. Zwart, along with many others, are observing this week because it marks the 30-year anniversary of the ADA.
I was in kindergarten when the act was signed, and so not long before that, there was not a lot of opportunity for individuals with disabilities. Their lives were very isolated, and so to think that I could have grown up just a decade earlier and not had those opportunities is crazy to think about.
Equal rights can include little things most of us don't even think about, like parking spots and even wheelchair ramps on sidewalks and buildings.
It's really a basic need and a basic right that the members of the disability community have to be able to get into a store or a place of business.
Aaron Hill with the Muscular Dystrophy Association says the ADA has done a lot, but we still have a lot of work to do.
These are things we just need to look around us, say, are we doing the bare minimum? Is that enough? Is there more that we can do for our friends and neighbors who need more accessibility?
It's really time to celebrate that and how far we've come, but also recognize how we can build upon it and continue to make better changes.
Which brings us back to you and that empty spot under a blue sign, or this sign of Tana Zwart. Sure, you'll only be 5 minutes, but perhaps you'll realize someone else is worth more than a quick parking spot. And then you'll drive away and leave it for someone who needs it.
If they can park somewhere else, they should. I mean, because they can get out of their car easily.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Brady Mallory.
Zwart says that she would eventually like to see more signs with other people on them. To read more about the ADA, we've included a link to it under this story at KELOLAND.com.